Good evening. Oh, we have a game. Oh, it's Kislev. Fantastic. Fantastic. Skaven versus Kislevs. I enjoy that one. We have BZL in the house. Good evening. Corpax, Flux Streamer, Midori, and Satsfield, and Little Baz. So, good evening to all of you. You're talking about multitasking. You're in the channel exactly because I can't multitask, so the chat is all yours.
Leaving me alone with them, are you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, yeah. Evening, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Happy to get the invite tonight as well. It was quite an honour, I guess, to be asked along to the fun and games on a Tuesday night.
Oh well, I don't know about honour. I think your stream is a fantastic stream. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we just need to point out, if you haven't seen one of this fine gentleman's pieces of work on YouTube, oh my God, you're in for a treat. The videos are just something special to behold. Have you got a link for that as well, by the way?
I can certainly find one for you. Yeah, incredibly. Just give me 2 moments to do that. But yeah, it's basically what we do is over at Rebel, every coach that makes it to the quarterfinal of the playoffs gets a personalised hype video for their team, which lasts around 90 seconds. And yeah, they tend to be quite popular. To be honest, more people are bothered about getting the videos than they are about actually winning the tournament.
Didn't I run out the round before the videos, or was that the 2 rounds before?
I think it was 2 rounds before. Yeah.
Oh, was that bad?
There's always next season, eh?
Oh, I'm going for it next season. Absolutely. I hadn't quite realised how important getting one of these videos is. So my next 3-month target is one of them videos. Oh my God! My opponent's gone for Helmet Wolf, the chainsaw, and Hemlock, the stabby. I want to say Skaven. Obviously, I don't mean Skaven. Help me out, Harringzord. What do I mean? Hemlock the what?
He's a skink.
Yes, skink.
He's a skink with a knife.
Outrageous.
Okay, where are we? I hope that should work for the playlist. Mipper, I use Premiere Pro. So basically, when I was back in sixth form, I learned. Excuse me. I learned how to use Premiere Pro back there. So I basically just stick with that. But it's pretty good, to be fair. It's prone to a crash or two, but it gets the job done. So yeah, if you're interested in those, check them out. But yeah, really, a sensible person would have said, if we get to the last 4. You can have them, which would literally half the workload, but I'm not a smart man.
And you enjoy doing them?
To be fair, they are good fun to put together. They're the sort of things where I can generally just get an idea. So some of the team themes, if you can pull a bit of personality out of them, it can be quite easy to come up with an idea. For example, the Orc team called Brazzers. When they managed to get to the quarterfinals, I'm thinking, okay, this will be fun. Orc cheerleaders everywhere.
Yeah. I just need to correct a couple of people. They've managed to post inaccurate facts. Marnus, today is going to be awesome because of Harringzord. You can always definitely tolerate me, so I'm staying. Flux Stream, I don't pay Zunk £15 an hour. He said he wouldn't get out of bed for £15 an hour. He's more like 25, so the stream is a loss-making venture for me. But hey, this is not all about the money. Necropotent says, vouch for that. Anyone who hasn't seen Harring's hype vids, they are incredible. Yep, they are. If you do one thing this evening, check out that link. It is incredible.
Thank you kindly, everyone.
Yeah, I can't feel I can't hype them anymore. Aardvark says,
it's one of those things.
Go on.
I'm bloody hopeless at taking compliments like that, so I tend to just go, yeah, they're okay.
Indeed. Aardvark says, Andy Debo, I have a question. Where do you stand on poor sportsmanship within the rules in the leagues? Yes, bad idea, I guess. Yeah, it's not good.
I guess as an admin over at Rebel, I can probably take a a stand on that one. It depends what you mean by poor sportsmanship. Some people would see a turn 16 foul as poor sportsmanship. Some people see it as a respect foul. It very much depends on who you're up against.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, obviously, it's not cool. You know, treat the other guy with a bit of respect and remember that he's just a player trying to win a game as well. You know, the person you're playing against isn't there to just let you win.
Yes. For me, I was about to say poor sportsmanship is actually all about whether or not the opponent stops having fun. But that isn't mutually exclusive, is it? Because you can wreck someone's team while not deliberately trying to wreck them and they're not having fun.
Well, that's true, yeah. And Aardvark saying, I'm talking about someone spending a whole game prioritising killing players over winning a game. Well, this is the thing with Blood Bowl. That is within the rules of the game. So it's very difficult to say to someone, no, you're not allowed to do that, because they're not technically breaking the rules of Blood Bowl.
Yeah, agreed.
It's a tricky one.
Yeah, they're just doing what they're supposed to do. Right, what do you reckon here? I reckon I spend most of my game on defense here, because I think if I play on offense, I'm just going to get into lots of trouble.
Yes, very. I mean, to be fair, this should be an interesting one. With, I think both of these teams capable of performing nonsense at the best of times.
Yes. So if I go for, all right, I'm gonna see whether or not we can be naughty. Oh, a snap. That's nice. Both of us have got Mighty Blow piling on player. Mine happens to come with Claw, so it's a leveler. He's got a chainsaw. I've got an extra Mighty Blow. This should be a good game, this.
It should be, yeah. The Hemlock choice is interesting. You don't often see him.
No, you don't.
Oh, thought we might be off to the perfect start there. Hang on. No, never mind. See, I get this problem because when I'm putting together footage for these things, I leave all the cutscenes on. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, he'll be back someday.
Yeah. Pushes into pushes. Wow, that's unusual. You don't get that very often. Right. Well, we'll do a block there. So, go on.
I was just going to say, Aratark, I've got a link there for the Nuffling, which was an incident that happened at the end of, I think it was season 5 of Rebel. Basically, over in the Big O, Sanjun and Morka were playing off the top spot. Sanjun was 2-0 up with 3 turns to play and managed to lose the game 3-2.
Wow.
It was quite something. Basically, Morka rolled a double blitz with his Wood Elves and nonsense. It was something like a 35,000 to 1 chance of everything that went down, going down. How long do I use on a video? To be honest, I'm managing to get them down, Helgen, to like 3-4 hours to get one of them done. Which is mainly just through experience with them now. But honestly, the most frustrating thing is when I'm trying to record the sort of footage from the game. Because, of course, it's a dice game, so quite often that play you're trying to get a nice shot of will quad skull into dead. And it's like, great, right, now I've got to restart the entire thing. Can I ask Andy the following? Andy, with the second and third place teams in the ladder being Skaven, are you going to go all out to qualify with them?
Yes, I have just seen. I've got home this evening and discovered that is the case. Mildly irritating, if I'm honest. well, it is what it is. And so, yeah, I said to you all I would try and qualify with Skavens. I'm going to try and qualify with Skaven. Do I think I can do it? It's going to be hard.
Stranger things have happened. Aardvac asked you, saying, is it bad that my graveyard is bigger than my roster in OCC this season? Well, I guess that depends what you're playing. If it's Wood Elves, you can live with that. If it's Dwarfs, probably not.
Yeah. Just to confirm for those of you, Rakazul, I haven't signed up for Water Bowl this weekend, but I have paid. It is happening, and I will be attending. Hotels booked, bank transfers happened. We're in. We're there. FYI.
Helgen saying that you promised qualification, not a try at qualification. So work to be done here, I think.
Maybe to be fair, and I do that accent terribly. If I don't qualify, and the two Skaven teams that qualify finish second and third, I can live with that.
I guess that is reasonable. Yeah, that is fairly reasonable. Right, here comes his big weapon. That's a good result.
Oh dear!
And a reroll as well.
Look out! Here comes the big weapon. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. That's not this type of stream. Oh no! Oh dear! I think everyone's eyes watered collectively there. I think they did. I don't know what happens in your stream, but fucking hell! Wow.
There we go. Settle in for the evening, folks.
Well, yeah.
It'll be a long one.
Fucking hell! His weapon's long now. Oh dear. Oh no, I'm not sure I'm ready for this. It's not even past the watershed. Yes, it's correct. Why did he burn the reroll? I think he's trying to look to even up the numbers a little bit. He's got 14, so he's got 13. So we need to kill another 3 before we start seeing numbers.
He really needs block on that killer.
Yeah,
it'd be quite good then.
Yeah, I've actually got I went away and thought, I wonder what a perfect Kislev team might look like, and I went and built one, and I did have another Mighty Blow piling on one. I was toying with the idea of putting Frenzy on the killer, but yeah, I think I would probably go this way. Mighty Blow piling on the on it if I was building another one, just because at sub 1500 TV, not everything has block, so it's not unreasonable to take it if you're prepared to throw rerolls at it.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is that fair or?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I'm not massively. I mean, I've literally never played Kislev before, so it's not something that I am an expert on. But I think having it on the blitzer with the dive and tackle as well is obviously, if he's in a bit of a pinch, it's difficult to get away from him. I guess it's the equivalent of having, I guess when you see something like the prehensile tail on the Proxigor or the bear, it helps to keep prey nearby.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially if you roll that horrible both down against a player with block and you end up stuck against him. If you can at least surround it, then it means you can't dodge away of that target. Easily, anyway. One thing dive and tackle does, it guarantees your opponent rolls a 6.
Yes, bastards.
Hello, T. Hope you're doing all right.
Ooh, interesting. Do I want to go score this turn? So I'm looking at trying to blitz Hemlock over because Hemlock's quite juicy.
Yeah, well, it's a bunch of cash you spent on that guy, isn't it? So.
Yeah, and Hemlock is a problem as well. So if I got rid of Hemlock, that would be a nice thing. Problem is that I would struggle to get the ball safe. I think I'm going to go and try and score. Well, I'm going to go and set up a score next turn if I so wish for one. I think is probably more accurate.
It's kind of the beauty of Skaven, really.
Yeah. Where can you get to?
So who gets the honours on Hemlock, do we think?
Oh, Helgen, who's lying down. Helgen's a bit of a star performer in our team, and he does have a jump up, so he can get there. He is in range.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's in range. 1, 2, 3.
He's pretty much your perfect storm vermin, that guy. If you get him to 176 somehow and get him pro, that's pretty much spot on.
Yes, or horns. I'd very much like him to have horns. That would be an ace skill, because then he could blitz without assists a lot of the time, which would be lovely.
Yeah, true. It's like a cheaper version of plus strength.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Essentially, it does the same thing that you want it to do, but it costs you 20k less.
Yep. Right.
Ceramol's here.
Good evening, Ceramol. Hope you're well. I will throw a reroll at this, I think.
Ooh. Hemlock survives.
Oh, that's annoying. And there's the knockdown, but it's not because it's got dodge. So he's going to sidestep next to the killer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, free stab on him is good for him.
Well, yeah, good for him, but really bad for me. And I just parked lots of guard around the ball, so we can have 2 dice uphill, but that's about as good as it's going to get.
Yeah.
That wasn't a very good turn. First things
first. First things first, he stabs. Oh, hello.
He's still on the field. Okay.
Helgen averse to knives, it seems.
Just.
Oh, Ceramol's fully recovered from the flu. Glad to hear it, mate.
Oh, nice.
That does not sound like it's been a fun week for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Aardvark says 520 TV down versus versus Necro with Nurgle, Borak and a Wiz. Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, I've got no complaints with that. Unless you're just going to go bribe spam and foul him into oblivion.
Yeah, that works. What's your favourite team in Blood Bowl?
It's interesting, that one. You see, the first team I played in Rebel was Dwarfs, which is going to make everyone go, oh god, burn him, burn the witch. But my Dwarfs were a little special, I think is the best way of putting it. Huh. They died consistently horribly. So it kind of gave birth to the discount AV9 store meme that runs around Rebel at the moment.
Discount AV9. Oh, right, because it wasn't actually very armoured.
Yeah, it's like cheap. So the team is called the Bargain Boozers. You go to the Bargain Boozers discount AV9 store, and you pick up some cheap armor 9, and then you get killed horribly.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Not recommended. Basically, G-Man Division 1 was a whole bunch of claw teams. You got Sages, horrible Chaos team in there. Viking Cops got a Chaos team in there with Claw. There was Bleeding Hippie running around with a Nurgle team. There was, who else was in there? The Kejiroos was playing with some Necro as well, so there's a couple of Claw, Mighty Blow, Werewolves. And then you've got my Dwarfs, who are stood there, they're basically movement for elves at this point. And it didn't go well.
Oh dear. Ceramol says, what am I taking this weekend? I don't know. I think I'd like to play Necro, but I don't actually own a Necro team. So, and I've been that lazy. I haven't even asked if anyone who's got a Necro team would like to bring a Necro team so I could borrow it. So maybe not Necro.
What's the format for the tournament?
1100 TV, and then you get one of 4 different skill packs.
Okay.
The first skill pack is 5 normal skills and a double. The second skill pack is 4 normal skills and an agility, I think. Then there's something and a strength thing. I'm not sure. Andy's going full proxy. This Coke can's a flesh column. Maybe.
Let's get some Lego men in. Yeah, I think, to be honest, with Necro, I think the first skill pack was probably the best. You just take a Mighty Blow Werewolf on your double, and then just spam guard.
Yeah.
2 flesh golems with guard, 2 white with guard, and then you just take like block on your werewolf or the other werewolf or something.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Yeah, it's not very imaginative, but it's probably quite effective.
It's very effective. We got a load of it in Clan League at the moment. Over in Rebel, there's just Necro teams with guard spam and Mighty Blow Werewolves everywhere.
Yeah. What do I own? I own a Dark Elf team, I own a Wood Elf team, and then I own a team that could be either Amazons or humans. So I suppose I have a choice of 4 myself. I'd really like to play Necro. Is anyone going this weekend who would like to lend me a Necro team? Rakazul, you're going, aren't you? Do you happen to do you have thingy? Ceremony, yeah, you attending, by the way? My opponent seems to have disconnected. Yeah, at this point we'll take all wins. So I hope he comes back, but if he doesn't, oh well.
You just got a good stab in as well with Hemlock. It's a shame.
Mordecai says if I take a detour to Sweden, I can lend you one. That's very kind of you. I drive quite quickly, but I don't think I could get to Sweden and back.
Well, not with that attitude, you can't.
Yeah, no, it's got to be a can-do attitude, or it's just not going to work. Hello, Yakase. Little Baz, I nearly turned up with Skaven just for a laugh, but again, sadly, I don't own one, so no. Bloodcast says if he could be asked to glue and paint his own, I could borrow. No.
So what he's actually saying is, if he had a Necro team, you would be able to borrow it, but he doesn't have one.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm taking from that?
Yeah. Or Semrel actually does have a Necro team, but isn't going, so that's a problem.
Like, if we piece all of these different answers together, we might get somewhere.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh my.
Has one.
No, his one isn't glued and painted.
No. Okay.
Yeah. So, and he lives in Nottingham, same as me. So that's actually not terrible.
Oh well, just take some Pritt stick with you. You'll be fine.
Mike the Machine's got one. He's got Skaven in Sweden. It's also painted and ready. Oh well, if I ever go to Sweden, I'll be happy to look you up. God. Oh, my opponent's managed to come back after 5 minutes of being AFK.
Oh, good. Let's hope this isn't a regular occurrence, or it's going to be a long old game.
Oh, well, quite. What I'm probably going to do is contact the tournament organiser and just ask, because that's normally a good idea, isn't it? If you pop over quick, you can get a Semelina. Is that Semler? What's a Semler?
Good question. Very well presented. I have no idea.
No idea what a Semler is.
Avatar, lad I work with has a dead love life. Is that any help?
Aratok, is it you that takes all the ladies out? Someone in this stream is just constantly dating different girls. Is it you? I can't remember who it is. Someone's got a cracking set of stories. Zunk loves them.
He's not going to say no to that right now, is he?
Well, no. Free compliments. We're selling free compliments.
Yes, it's definitely me, yes. It's a pastry.
What's a
Oh,
semla?
so it's the National Semla Day in Sweden today, which I guess it is Pancake Day here in the UK.
I was about to say
Yeah.
it's National Eat Weird Things Day today. Do you know at work today? This lady was telling me about what they have on their pancakes. Now, I don't know about you, Zord, but if it was me, if we were having pancakes today, which we're not because I don't like them, but if I was, it's either golden syrup or lemon and sugar. Okay, is that
Agreed?
yeah? All right. This one, oh no, 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 no. We put gravy on ours.
What? What you've got there, mate, is a Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah. Anyone else for gravy on their pancakes? I'm going to let that one sink in for a second.
That's not on. I'm sorry, but that's not on. I mean, a savoury pancake is a Yorkshire pudding. They're the same thing. Just one rises and one doesn't.
Oh no. All the Americans are just shaking their head at this point.
Pancakes with curry sauce for the win. Okay. I guess I had an Indian pancake, which is also called naan bread. Or naan break. I don't know if he means naan bread there, T. What kind of gravy? Are we talking the full Bisto experience here?
I believe so.
Wow.
Well,
Things you learn.
I was just astounded. Horrified, almost. Why is that 2 oh because of that? Right, okay, so.
Well, T, if you meant naan bread, the D is nowhere near the K, mate. Which is why I was concerned about that. We're a little boxed in here, Andy. We're a little boxed in.
Yeah, more boxed than I'd like, certainly. More boxed than I was prepared for. And maybe not what I was expecting. Oh god, do I just go after his danger players here and just go, fuck it?
Unholy One has joined the revolution. The chicken and tuna revolution. Which is a wonderful thing.
Oh, come on.
Zero Wolf. What are we doing?
Turns out he's fine.
Got away with that one. Oh, and
Killed it.
ooh. Petter will be disappointed. Because that is a hurt bear.
It is, isn't it? It does mean that the rest of the turn's a little bit more dicey because I wanted to go and score this turn just on the basis that it's probably not a good idea not to. But I think retreating at this point is probably a better idea. So where can you get to? There. You get to there. Okay.
Our attack with 100 bits for the miss next game bear.
Our attack, thank you kindly. Right, discretion, valor, and all that. Run away. Run away!
Okay, so got a half decent little numbers advantage now, despite the old Stabarino on Helgen.
Yeah, not terrible. So I'm just putting a couple of players into scoring range here, on the basis that it might quite valuable.
Where are you ideally wanting your SPP at the moment? We've got a 5 out of 6 Lion Rat. We've got oh well, that's Storm Vermin presumably. Walford.
Yeah, that Storm Vermin is quite high up on the list. Oh no, have I just gone and made a mistake? Yeah, I have.
We've got Aldar as well, who is 2 SPP away. Other than that, we're looking pretty good.
And the guard gutter runner would also be quite nice. So I've just moved him forward. As we've gone on left, the Mighty Blow piling on Blitzer next to a couple of players. So I thought, right, let's try and deal with that. Yeah. Star player points. Guard, gutter runner. Wouldn't be devastated to get some points on Yakastay because he's got guard. It's a line rat with guard's a bit vulnerable. The other Storm Vermin massively would probably be my my first one.
So if I gave you one free touchdown now, you'd put that on the second Storm Vermin?
Yes.
Absolutely. Totally agree.
Yeah. Other places I would be happy for the points to go. The movement 10 gutter runner absolutely needs to get to sprint, so I've got a natural one turner. I wouldn't be devastated if more points went on the other guard gutter runner, so I can get to block. And then star player points on the guard line rat would also be acceptable.
This is not a surprise at all, because that lets him follow up and get off the rat ogre.
Yeah, it's a free piling on as well.
Might not need it.
Yeah, knocked out. Oh well.
No, I'd leave that well alone. I wouldn't pile on that. Incredibly greedy. Oh, he does. Okay. I mean, he hadn't used Mighty Blow, but he's made that worse for himself.
I wonder if he's piled on more because he's concerned that if he doesn't, I will blitz him next turn. So he's almost arguably safer on the floor than he is safer stood up.
Well, it's certainly an argument. Yeah, the rat ogre could have had a go at him. Fair, but to be fair, he does need removals. He's 2 down against Skaven. That's not a good place to be right now.
Yeah. Marnus, you want to know what guard does? Guard means that you can assist in tackle zone. Assist in blocks even if you're in tackle zones. There is a much more eloquent way of putting that, which I will leave to more.
That's a stab blitz. Oh. Stab is clearly overpowered.
Yeah. Okay, I will dodge that, and then I will stand up and follow to there.
Yeah, guard is just a fundamentally good skill.
Yeah.
You can build. I mean, you look at most dwarf teams; they build their entire team just around all the longbeards having guard. The blitzers probably have guard. The runners might get guard if you've got a spare runner, and then it's horrible. It's just really nasty to deal with. That's a 1-die skull. Aldar could do himself a favour here.
Oh, he could have levelled, couldn't he? Cheeky casualty levels him. Oh well. Right, I think I prefer being on offense than on defense. Prefer being on defense than offense here. So let's see if we can quickly go score.
Might as well have a go.
So that was, a push was fine because it pushes into the rat ogre, so the rat ogre gets to hit, and a down is fine because it gets to pile on. So the only results there that were bad were skull, double skulls, or that.
There was the option for the rat ogre surf, but I'm assuming that's a little brave considering what he did last time.
Yeah. I chose not to go for the rat ogre surf because if I go for it and it goes wrong, I'll be getting Hemlock stabbed in the face. So I didn't really fancy that. And then I'll be down at 1 ball. Right. So throw the ball. don't do the block because I need the reroll if this goes wrong.
Yeah. Zombie cat doesn't let us down. And would he ever?
Score. So that brings the chainsaw on, probably.
I would imagine so. Yeah, he's got plenty of time to make use of that. He didn't get a bribe, did he?
No, he didn't. He just got both star players. So he's now got 12. Which one of them sent off?
He does have enough to leave the chainsaw on the side and then bring that on in the second half, where he'd theoretically get the full 8-turn experience.
Correct, yeah.
But 5 is enough because, to be honest, your chainsaw's probably not going to last that long. First chance you get to hit that thing, you're going to take it. Satterfield that's now a 3-month resub.
Oh, thank you very much, Satsfield. That is very kind of you. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying the show. Hello, Locken. So, here's a question for you. Knowing he's got a chainsaw, would you set up in a different way? Because I've got quite a lot of quite valuable players. Would you set up... What would you do something different? Because I can't think of a better way of doing this.
Well, I mean, what you can't do is just set up really deep, because you've got to play around the fact that if you roll a blitz here, you're in business.
Yep.
To be honest, you've really got... Your kicker, after he's kicked the ball here, is no longer that useful for the rest of the drive.
Yep.
He's only going to have one further use, and that's in the second half when you have to kick the ball again. But you can potentially live without that, so he's fine there. The Rat Ogre is the next best target to leave there, because you ain't going to put any of the Gutter Runners or that Storm Vermin on the front line, because you can win the game with those players. So if we lose one of those 3, it's fine. If you lose a Line Rat, it's fine. It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if he commits his chainsaw for a blitz on one of those, you're just going to get a free hit at him.
Yeah, he's dead, isn't he? The chainsaw gets one attack. He might then knock over the Rat Ogre, but then the Storm Vermin behind him, he's going to slay him. Because I've got loads of guard on this team.
Yeah, exactly right. That is the thing with chainsaws. Even the difference between a chainsaw blitz and a regular blitz is that you can't retreat the chainsaw once he's done his dirty work.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he's actually not fielding the chainsaw this drive. He does run a lot of catches as well. I've just noticed he's running 3 catches. It's quite a lot. I haven't seen him leap anywhere yet. Has anyone seen him leap?
There's not been a single leap, no. Super duper noob, is it me or does Zunk sound a lot younger?
Oh, I wondered if you were going to pick that one out. So many people have said so many things, and he just picks that one out.
Well, it's been Zunk's birthday every stream for the past sort of 3-4 months now, hasn't it? So he must be getting on a bit now, old Zunk.
Well, old Zunk, well, quite. To be honest, actually, it is Zunk's birthday soon. I'm not entirely certain when, but it is soon.
There you go, free reroll for you.
I'll take that. I need that as well, because we're yet to use a couple. So that's nice. Right, can we avoid any damage? Will the little stabby fucker stab us again and cause a break, or not?
Really, he wants to stab the middle one, not the end one. Because he gives up a potential block if he stabs the end one.
Well, he stabbed the end one.
Well, didn't work, so he doesn't give up potential block.
Oh, well, that one survived because it's going to get wrestled to the floor. I'll take that every day of the week. And it opens Hemlock up to being blitzed at the moment.
Villanic, I should say. Welcome along. Hope you're doing good.
I'm fairly sure Zunk got birthday in November. He keeps saying it when he's had 4 in a row. Well, there's actually a stretch goal to get Zunk a 3rd birthday. There isn't. I'm just messing. So.
Johnny, I imagine like 90% of Zunk's job is him just walking around reading what is on all of his co-workers' screens.
Well, he's very good at it here, isn't he? Because he's got
He does a grand job.
He does. Do you, by the way, do you stream a lot with metal, or do you stream?
I tend to just get like, so T will often co-cast with me. Metal, Gerber, it tends to work best when you've got someone to play off.
Yeah. I haven't spoke to Gerber in ages. How is he?
He's doing all right. Yeah, he's put in a shift during the playoffs. He's cast pretty much every game on like co-com duty, and has been producing all sorts of memes by just getting angry at people for appoing skinks mostly.
Huh. Oh dear.
He's fine.
Well, he is fine. The problem with being fine just there is he's lying next to our dirty player.
That's not good, is it?
No, there are shades of fine, and
considering he's not really made great tracks to protect him there, that's a bit more like it. You can get a half decent foul on him, and it's worth taking.
Yeah, just 1 second, everyone. My good lady is wanting to talk to me. Just 1 second.
Just because I remember that. I didn't manage to capture that part for you. I've got this.
Oh, that'd be good.
I know this is right.
That looks to me like we're going for a pass.
It's like Santa's sack.
Oh, he's chucked a 1.
That'd be good.
Not a good idea normally.
Yeah, please.
Especially with all these gutter runners knocking around.
Well, I can actually get 2 dice on the ball here.
He can, yeah. He
He's
needs
run
to
off.
move that.
Yeah, he's ran it off.
Yeah. Apparently everyone could hear that entire conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, I just forgot about that.
So well done, you.
Yeah.
Professional as ever.
Well, you know, once you've had one Santa's sack, you've seen them all. Oh, he didn't want to move.
I don't know if it's me, but wild animals, even though they're 4+, tend to chuck 1s when they're going to fail.
Yeah, he's been a bit naughty, isn't he? Now, Hemlock has actually got jump up. So if we kill it, we've got to kill it to kill it. So we'll go that there. So I'm going to go for 3 dice on Hemlock this time.
I think that's a reasonable thing to try.
Yeah. There we go. Middle dice. Down he
That'll do
goes.
it.
Do I want to follow that? Yes, I do. Have another go at killing Hemlock. Because there's definitely nowhere I want to stood next to it, because it's going to jump up and stab me. There we go.
There we go.
And no Hemlock.
That'll do it. Lovely.
Hem is locked down.
Nice.
Oh dear. That is punishable by death, that one.
2 for 2. Can he
Yeah.
keep it going?
Oh dear, he's just said that is so lame. Well.
Well, I mean, it's lame in terms of, like, he left his skink open to be hit by your killer. At the end of the day, Hemlock is a skink, and skinks get killed.
Yep.
So, the lesson today, folks, is don't leave your skinks open if you want to keep them on the field. I'm just sort of looking at the stream itself to say, because obviously I can't see what he's chatting. Claw Mighty Blow, what can I do against this? Well, you've only got one Well, you've got two Claw Mighty Blow players, but one of them doesn't behave himself. So there's scarier teams in this. Now, really, what you should aim to do against it is foul Helgen off the field the first chance he gets. But of course, you protected him pretty well.
Yeah, the protection there was all right. It was pretty good.
Targeting the guard, Storm Vermin makes sense. But again, he's going to have to follow up, I imagine.
Yeah.
It's very much just like indiscriminate piling on here.
Okay, he's not one out. Oh dear.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Of course, he does have a Bloodweiser Babe, which is the one thing that guarantees you get a bunch of casualties.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah, if you go for double APO, it's all KOs. If you go for double Babes, it's all Red Crosses.
Lol Hustler, it is indeed Lord Harringzord, if you like. I don't know, I've never been called a Lord before, and I probably never will again. But I'll take it.
Whereabouts are you from, by the way?
I am from Newcastle.
Newcastle itself, or one of the surrounding suburbs, like Sunderland?
No, Newcastle itself. So, actual proper Newcastle, as opposed to like pseudo Newcastle.
Oh, dropped it. Dropped it.
Oh, he keeps doing that. It's not a good idea.
He's out of rerolls now.
Yeah, that's two of them he's burned on ball handling stuff now.
Yeah. Oh, and that third casualty, by the way, means that if we do turn him over at any point, that chainsaw's coming on for one turn and then getting kicked out again. Which is
Also
interesting.
not good.
No.
Oh, Helgen, thanks very much.
Oh, he's not.
Much obliged.
What did Helgen do?
He said my vids are proper good. Which is always nice to hear.
Helgen, how much did I agree for that one? That was £5, wasn't it? I think it was, yeah. Oh, dear. No, they are very, very good. By the way, I hope on hand you've got links to your YouTube and your stream, because you just need to bang them in this channel as much as possible, please. And anything else you want to publicise. This is a big soapbox. Please feel free to stand on it at any point.
Ah, well, Necropotence is doing the job for me, as is Helgen. So thank you very much, gang. The Season 7 hype vids, I think, were an improved 6 ones, which were very much just like, here is some metal music, and here are some clips of some blood. Oh, he's done a leap.
He's done one. It didn't work, but he has now done one.
He tried.
Oh dear. Right. I've got a choice here. I'm going to see what you think. So we can get a monster, a massive, massive foul on Blitzer, the lying down killy one, if we choose to.
Yes.
Or we can try and go 3 dice on his catcher, the dodge one.
Now you see, I'm a nasty person. And I don't like killers on opposition teams because they hurt my things.
Yeah.
So my choice would be the big horrible foul. That's just my choice. And
Okay.
I'm not here to judge in whatever you choose.
Oh no, I can't get around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll go for it. If we put tail on, we make him have to leap. So let's put tail on. So we make him leap. Yeah, let's do that. Let's set up a kill on the killy one. On the
All Hustler there sharing a clip of, I think it was one of the quarterfinal matches where honestly some of the craziest. It was basically a Wood Elf team with what, like 5 roster players, Squiggy's team, and they put up some fight, but then they didn't. Crazy game. Turn 16, inaccurate pass into the hands, directly into the hands of his Star War dancer that was in the end zone.
Nice.
And he dropped it. It was an RG5. He needed a 2+ to go to the semi-finals, and he dropped it into the crowd.
Oh,
Heartbreaking.
no. Actually, let's put that there. Oh, wild animal not doing a thing, look.
Would you believe it?
No. That's annoying.
That was the blitz as well. Oh dear.
Yeah, that was the blitz, which is a shame.
Our monster foul is considerably slightly less monstrous now.
It didn't work now. It's pretty much off the table.
So we got the worst of both worlds.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a shame. Zero Wolf being zero fun today, it seems.
Yes. Oh well, right. Well, I've gone a little bit of pressure without going absolutely nuts, because I put quite a bit of pressure on 3 or 4 players. So, yeah, you can get out of it. Yeah, I've not got any pressure on the ball yet, but if you don't want to instantly lose half, what? What did I miss?
Apparently, everyone's going to leave because you didn't foul the killer.
Oh right. Well, I was going to, and then the game said no. Made me sad.
And this is why rat ogres are bad.
Yes. Antarctic wins. Good evening. Haven't seen you for a wee while. Hope you're well. Hope it's not too cold where you are. Oh dear. Do you ever tell stories on your stream?
Do I ever tell stories?
Yes.
It depends what you mean by stories. I'll often the way I stream tends to bring out a lot of personality in the teams the best I can. So we'll end up developing stories about the players as the game goes on. In terms of real life stories, it depends. Depends what sort of evening it is.
A couple of members of the stream are thinking that I don't tell that interesting of stories. I disagree with that gentleman.
That's quite a harsh thing to say to someone when they're providing free entertainment for you.
It is, isn't it? It just makes me feel sad.
Oh. Stop being nasty to Andy, everyone.
Yeah.
He works very hard on his stories.
Mostly.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Oh dear, well he's got no reroll, so this could go wrong at any given moment in time.
I wonder if you'll do another leap.
Super Noob says, this isn't free, we pay for it with our dignity and souls. Well, Noob, the only thing I would say to that is, you don't actually have to turn up. I mean, I like the fact that you're here, but you don't have to come. I'm going to leave that one hanging.
I think taking that ball back there is fundamentally sensible.
Yeah.
Unless he then rolls a double push on Mikael Junker there.
Yeah. He isn't going to be able to make this fully safe, is he? He's going to have to dodge or leap out.
He needs a dodge and a GFI / leap and a GFI with Igor Olov there, that lineman who's tied in between 3 of your players. That's the only way to make it, quote unquote, fully safe.
Well, that's not fully safe. That's fucked.
Yeah.
Oh dear. That's bad, that. Now we can get this with tackle 2 dice killer. As I'm highlighting on stream now, it's just a double go for it.
Aratark with the 100 bits saying that Andy tells stories like Jim Davidson promotes racial and sexual equality. I wonder if we can get that one on a t-shirt for you. Because that is quite a statement. Marnus wants to hear about the Golden Gate Bridge.
Have you heard about this?
I have, yeah. I think I was in. I think it was when Metal was on at the weekend, possibly, or last week. I've heard your little rant on this subject, and you know what? I am inclined to partly agree. Partly agree.
Thanks very much. Oh dear. Right, let's not move anyone else particularly. So what I'm doing here is making it so if I hope the ball scatters, we will be able to make it so he only catches it on a bouncing ball on a 6, and that's kind of one of the most important bits of this. Oh, there we go. That was just a random block, just to free up another gutter runner. So, right, let's do this. Backdoor coming from there.
Kislev in the old proverbial world of hurt here. Yeah. I'll do it.
Absolutely follow up. Now, broke armour. Did use Mighty Blow. Do I want to use... I think I might not pile on here because he's inflicting tackle zones on things.
Indeed. Yeah, I think that's a good decision. And that is not going to be too strenuous for old Satterfield there, is it?
No, he should be able to work out how to get that. Oh, dodging away from diving tackle. Be more careful, Andrew.
So I'm going to post a little link in your chat here because we've just had confirmation of the prize for the winner of the Super Bowl, the Rebel Super Bowl at the weekend. So there is a picture of said prize. It's a bit of a doozy. I think that would be quite nice. The winner gets that.
Wow. Hang on, can I have another go at trying?
It's quite special, that, I think.
That is awesome. Who put the prize up? We need to give him a shout out for the credit for putting it up.
So Metal gets these together every season. So last season it was a custom painted troll, and then for that it was an ogre, I think, in season 5. But
wow,
that looks lovely. It's professionally done. I think there's a guy who works for Games Workshop who used to be involved, who used to play in Rebel, and then he knows a guy who knows a guy, sort of thing.
Yeah, Mordecai, I don't want to shatty. Oh, I've just shattered you out. I've just read that. Yeah, real name's Andrew. Devastating, isn't it? I don't know what to say.
I'd never have guessed.
I know. Do I take dodge on a human blitzer when you have another blitzer with Mighty Blow?
Look, the trumpets are sounding again because the real Faker has just subscribed for 4 months in a row.
That is very kind of you, Faker. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. We really do use the subs as a yardstick for how much you guys are enjoying it. So we really do. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, he's not very good at this leaping stuff, is he?
No, I think he's been taking lessons from my lot.
Unbelievable!
But yeah, we really do appreciate the subs and stuff. First half is done.
Duderino is now following.
Oh dear, El Duderino and the Duderino and
there's more than one Duderino. Oh, that could get awkward at the Christmas party.
Why is that only 2 dice?
You do have a Christmas party, don't you, Andy?
Do now. Right, let's pick the ball up and score with that one. So Right, this gives me 3 dice on the catcher.
Hmm.
There we go.
Oh dear. Got one.
I think this guy might concede.
Everything's MNG. This is quite harsh on poor Sulkery here. That's 3 out of 3 MNGs, including the bear. You guys are breaking jaws and fracturing legs left, right, and centre, and gouging eyes.
Huh.
Should really play nice.
Right, is it worth? I think it is. Let's do that.
I'm not hungry. I don't really want to eat it.
I can explain. No,
No,
I
you
can.
can't
I can explain.
can't.
Okay,
It's easy, explain.
ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if this happens to anyone else's in their household. My missus makes my sandwiches for my lunch every day, and I came home this evening and I said, "I'm not really that hungry, darling. Shall we really have a little light lunch?" What I might have done is I got sent to work with a lunch, and it costs quite a lot, obviously, because I eat quite a bit. And I also might have put in a McDonald's bag with a load of McDonald's sort of for lunch as well. So I have now come home with 2 teas.
Where did that come
Oh dear.
from?
Yeah. Where did that come from? I have no idea.
No, you just stopped at McDonald's.
I did not.
You did.
Oh, Satterfield.
Ah, he's got it. He's got it.
There we
Right.
go.
So I think we now go and score to just... I would love to throw a lineman block with a rat ogre, but it's not worth it, is it?
Yeah, because this puts the old chainsaw in a bit of trouble, has to be said. I think if I'm looking at how Sulkery's played this, he's not had particularly good dice. I don't think he's successfully leaped yet, but he's probably played himself into a bit of trouble as well. Sort of unnecessarily handing the ball around and chucking ones. Yeah, chucking ones is never a good idea in this game. But I don't think you can complain with how this has gone, Andy. I think this has been quite spectacular, to be honest.
Yeah.
Could hope and say
yeah.
it was actually a good story. So well done, you.
Hey, thanks very much. I don't think I got the essence of the story over very well. What I actually did was I went and got that McDonald's. It wasn't actually from the weekend. I was tidying up the rubbish in my car. That was my excuse, and that's what I was going to use. But
Have you tried the new Grande Mac yet?
no, not yet.
Which is, to all intents and purposes, a bigger Mac. It's a Big Mac. Like,
Mega.
if you've had a Big Mac before, it's a Big Mac.
Yeah.
But they charge you an extra couple of quid for it, and it's slightly bigger.
Is it nice? Look.
I'm just having a question. You just played a game where his Clawstorm Vermin got a -1 armor. Do I fire him and buy a new one?
Yep.
Is it only Claw, or is it Claw and a bunch of other nice goodies? Oh, he's level 2, so it's only Claw.
I'd get rid.
Yeah, get rid of that. Another reroll for you. Not that you can use it.
No.
Nice kick.
Thanks. I've been practicing. Someone said about do I take guard on human catchers? Yes, absolutely. Would I take double on a dodge for a human blitzer? I quite like jump up, if I'm honest. Oh dear, we had one knocked out.
Oh, Marnus. Get the smelling salts out.
That's 2 we've got knocked out now. Actually, this is going decidedly terribly.
That's a big pout. I assume old Lear the Lethal here was a loner who got himself a cheeky MVP.
He was, yeah. Oh,
Oh, hello. Ugh.
I'm not going to have anyone to put on the line soon.
Well, they might all get up just to irritate Sulkery.
Oh, have you taken? Is a double on a human blitzer the first skill? I would skip it and take guard or tackle or mighty blow. Dodge isn't a terrible shout because you can go dodge, guard, stand firm. So then you've got bludge, guarder.
What I would say is he's thrown another one on a pass. He really needs to stop doing this. What I would say is it depends. If he's the first blitzer to level up, you'd probably skip it and take mighty blow. If he's the fourth blitzer to level and you've got all your others in a nice spot, then yeah, take dodge and build him that way. Because blood can be quite nice on a blitzer.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, you got 2 KOs back as well. So that's nice. There goes Helmet. And as we said, the Kislev with their very shiny Bloodweiser babe, who's sitting twiddling her thumbs at the moment.
Yeah, we've been lucky in that respect. Yeah, dodge isn't bad on a human blitzer. It really isn't. I just like if I was building a human team, and we've done a couple of human games. I went guard, 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 mighty blow. The mighty blow one then gets tackle and piling on preferably first. Tackle if you have to get it. All the guard ones then all get stand firm, mighty blow, and grab, because I love grab. I think it's a great skill. But by that point, normally one dies or gets a stat increase or gets a double, and things then start just sort of changing around a little bit.
Like Blodgeguard stand firm is lovely.
Yes,
that's very, very nice.
It's incredible because not many people in Champ Ladder especially take the counter to it, which is Juggernaut. So the stand firm and the bludge means you're going to be still stood up unless they roll a pow, and the stand firm grab element means you've just wedged him in somewhere, probably still standing next turn, and then you pick players up and move them out of the way to where you want them. It's great.
Yeah, I think stand firms are a generally underutilized skill.
Yeah.
It can do nice things, but it's one of those skills that you sort of need a lot of.
Yeah.
Like one stand firm guy is sort of but then if you've got 5 of them, then suddenly, hello, we're going nowhere.
Kick short. I think we'll kick short here. Kick in short because if we get a blitz or anything, we can then take quite a lot of advantage of it. And things like high kick means, well, high kick's a bad one, but if he has to go and fetch it, he has to go and fetch it and then try and run backwards.
Roman Baratinsky there caught the thing, so well done him. He'll be proud of that effort.
He will. Sugary Chip says, Andy, you taking out Mrs. David tomorrow or cooking for her? Why is that an or question? Why can't it be neither?
Bold.
I might take it to Nando's, to be fair.
I don't think I'm a fan of Nando's.
What?
Yeah, I just don't. It's just chicken, mate. It's not that special. Oh dear. Yeah, no, I've never really been sold on Nando's personally. I went once. It was chicken, and that was about it.
What? You know, like a computer program just breaks and doesn't know how to respond.
It's just chicken, mate. There's nothing else going on there.
Ow, my ears hurt. It's just... what?
I never said it was bad. I just didn't... I don't think it's that special.
Have a word with yourself. What?
It's just chicken, mate. There's better chicken out there.
Stream, Nando's, yes or no? Can we just have a yes or a no? Just a yes or a no to try and gauge whether or not this is actually What?
I'm not sure I'm invited back. It's this whole cheeky Nando's thing. Like, what's cheeky about it? It's just chicken.
Oh my god, there's a lot of heathens in this channel. Right, I can now announce that we're only streaming to people who like Nando's. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? I am actually slightly out. Oh my god.
Hey, you just turned a $4.99 sub from Distorter because he's a Nando's man.
Wow, he's got class. Ban them all. Absolutely.
Aratar confirming that chicken is not steak.
I can't believe this. Oh, this is outrageous. One, two, three, four.
Next, I'll be telling them the Golden Gate Bridge should be red.
What?
Something, Andy's head replaced with a nuclear explosion.
Oh, it just doesn't. It's just what? This is just not right. Okay, so do we go and pressure the ball a bit more? Do we pressure? Do we bother? Do we need to? Have we already won this game?
I mean, winning by more is nice.
Good point. Right, winning by more. We shall commence Operation Win by More.
I think the challenge here really is to try and get that touchdown on Old Walford.
Yes, I agree.
That's what you want from this.
Yep, I agree with that statement. Okay, let's do this.
Ooh, Raxol has never tried Nando's.
Oh, mate, you're missing out. Nando's, it's just.
Say Nando's is one of the few restaurants where the bins produce better meals than the kitchens. Honestly. I mean, there's a mixed opinion here. Has to be said.
Have a word with yourself, stream. Honestly.
See, there's now talk that McDonald's is the lowest of the low. I'm looking at Burger King and asking who actually opts for a Burger King. I've never seen a full Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King's not that good. Bring me my ball.
Ravers with another sub, 2 months. Nando's steak prego roll is lovely, but pricey, apparently.
Prego roll?
There you go.
Sounds like he's something.
I don't think I want to know what a prego roll is.
No, it's something you get in council estates, isn't it? You know,
that means something different where I'm from.
Yeah, it's a bit naughty, isn't it? It really does mean something completely different. Oh no. Oh dear, prego roll.
Oh, he's not taking a liking to your kicker here, but I've got to be honest, his Mighty Blow Paladin Blitzer has done naff all here.
It hasn't, but he's also got the slight problem that because it doesn't have block, it only knocks things down at half the time.
Yeah, I mean, you got to say, you understand why he's taken the Mighty Blow and the Paladin. It's just that awkward, angsty phase until he gets his block.
Yes, agreed. I'm half
Next
tempted.
thing, oh, Blood Curse is now dissing Five Guys. What do we make of Five Guys?
I don't know what Five Guys is.
You're not a Five Guys? Okay, that's interesting.
Don't tell me it'll be a film I haven't seen or something, probably.
No, it's burgers.
Okay.
It's American style. You get sort of like all the chips are done in peanut oil. It's quite pricey actually, Five Guys, for what you get. what they do essentially is they say, right, okay, so you can have as many toppings as you like, but the burger costs you like £8.
Okay, that's
So
just
you
like
think
being in
you think
Norway.
you're getting a good deal, but well, he's done a leap. It's a first time for everything. There we go. Congratulations to that lineman.
I know. I just congratulate him. I'm not sure if that's the right play or not, but probably not. But well.
I think most people go to Five Guys for the 3 bags of peanuts to just leave lying around that you can just eat.
Peanuts. Ugh. Yeah,
It's just peanuts. Like, if you got a peanut allergy, don't go into Five Guys. You'll explode.
I would, yeah. It's horrible. Peanuts are horrible. Who'd want to eat a peanut? Ugh.
Right, well, I want a Domino's or Pizza Hut, and that's Domino's for me. But again,
yeah.
Domino's is pricey as.
Yeah, Domino's isn't cheap, is it? It really is quite expensive.
The golden rule of Domino's is do not order Domino's unless you have a voucher or it's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
2 for Tuesday, isn't it? That got me through my student days. There used to be basically queues of people waiting for Domino's every Tuesday outside my old halls of residence. It was mental, to put it bluntly. So what do you think in here? Are you going for the ball?
I am, yeah. I'm going to go for the ball because why not? You don't win the game if you don't ever hit the ball. So let's not try and knock the ball down. Ooh, I think we throw a reroll at that.
That'll do it. Could go in the crowd. Could be very nice for you, this. Doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Oh well.
I mean, Zombie Cat could still do things, I guess. Such is his way. But I guess you got to be careful with the ball over there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can move a couple of things around now. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, poor Hellboy sat here starving while we're all talking about food. Do apologise, Hellboy. Nothing worse than people talking about food when you're ravenous.
Right.
Swedish are saying that they hardly have any fast food pizzas in Sweden. Our curry places are pizzerias. I've been to Iceland before, and I have to say the standard of fast food in Iceland was quite good. They do things properly up there.
Okay, right, let's do it this way. So I'm going to try and leap over the
now prone lineman on the floor there, wrestle strip ball.
no, I'm going to leap over the
Oh,
diagonal
we're going to go
here.
that way.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, we don't want to be near that dive and tackle.
Yep.
I'll do it. Oh, and then he chucked a 1 at the problem. There we go. Good old Zombie Cat.
And then we don't want to go and stand near the ball. Sorry, the edge. Oh dear. So we have a slight problem, which is we can't really stay where we are. The catcher on the floor, lying down, has got guard. If I stay where I am, I need to throw it to the guy, the blodge. There we go. Oh no, he's dropped it. Look.
That wasn't clever.
No, I thought I'll throw it to the blodging sidestepper because then I can sidestep inwards.
Yes.
Where he was, it wasn't so great. Oh well. Not terrible. We've still got a positional advantage. Sorry, a numbers advantage. All his players are quite heavily marked.
I mean, you would certainly not describe the Kislev as in a good spot here.
No. No. He can get away, sadly, because the lineman that's got block guard that's next to the ball could, in theory, if he moves my agility 5 gutter runner out of the way, he can pick it up and hand the ball to him. That'd be quite a nice play. Or you could take the catcher that's lying down against the edge of the board, boing over the top of him onto the ball, like, leap on a 2, pick up on a 3, hand off on a 3, walk forward, leap on a 3, and then run away. It is there.
There's options on, you have to say.
That's what I like about Kislev. No matter how badly it's going, there is options.
Okay, so he's going for Zombie Cat. Ooh, he's got him as well. Oh dear.
He's still on the pitch, it's alright. It's fine.
He's okay. He's okay. I'd be worried there for a moment, Zombie Cat. It was, whew. That could have gone terribly.
There are 24 Mexican restaurants in town that are barely above fast food status. That's the one thing I came to America and I really enjoyed the food in America. It was really good, but there's so much of it.
Oh, the portions are mad, aren't they?
They are insane. Oh, Yakastay got knocked out.
That's a shame. There's no Kaz. Not taking any Kaz, which is solid.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Do you have Nando's drive-through in the UK? I don't think so.
You have Nando's walk-in. You can go in and order it, and then that can be a thing.
What we do have these days is the Greg's drive-through.
What? No.
Oh, you're not aware of this? Yeah, there's Greg's drive-through now. For those who aren't aware of what Greg's is, what's the best way to describe Greg's?
Yeah.
It's from the northeast. It's from my neck of the woods.
Why does that not surprise me?
He's done a leap.
Greg's is just really unhealthy food. Pasties, pies, cakes, all the rest of it. Oh,
hello. You know, I don't think... I mean, his big problem here is, of course, that the ball isn't actually picked up yet, and he does need to get on with that.
He does indeed. Oh, Phase SC2, thank you kindly for the resub. He's 3 months in a row. Thank you very much. Oh, he's managed to fall over on the ball again. Look.
He's done it again. That was a 2+. There we go. And he's got it.
He has. Glad you're enjoying the show, Phase. Lovely to have you here. And our interception rat intercept. No.
Oh, there we go. That's a pass. 13 goats, suggesting that Milligan's was better. 13 goats, of course, the contents of Greg's.
That's very good. That's very good. Right.
Greg's are doing Valentine's sit-down dinners, are they?
No, they're not. Someone's made that up.
There's a thing opened up in Newcastle, which is... It's called Greg's Moments. It opened up a few years ago, I think, and it's essentially like a Greg's Cafe, which is an utterly bizarre idea.
A Greg's Cafe, wow.
Swedish Salt, is that where you go to break up? Very possibly. I would certainly suggest that you may not be going on a second date if that is the first.
No.
Oh dear.
So that gets me a route through. Unfortunately, we now have rather used a reroll. Oh well. Which I think, yeah, I needed a reroll for that. Oh well.
Fatten, are you suggesting that Greg's are selling champagne / sparkling wine. Are you sure it's not Lambrini, mate? Because, man, I think I need to see that. Let's have a Valentine's Day Greg's sold out.
No, it is not.
Valentine's Day at Greg's is sold out. Greg's is turning one of its Cardiff branches into a candle-lit restaurant with a 4-course meal for one night only.
Someone's having a laugh here.
I mean, they only had 8 tables available. Which, yes, that's probably not too difficult to sell out, to be fair. Greg's is a spokesperson for Greg's said that Greg's are trialing Valentine's dinners for the first time this year in a select number of shops. Apparently, though, it might not be the last we see of the romantic sausage roll themed dinner date. And that is the last time I'm going to use the term sausage roll themed dinner date in a hurry. Because there's certain connotations that I don't. It's still pre 9 o'clock here in the UK, so let's not go there.
Yeah, disgraceful. Do we pick this up and throw it? I think we do.
Well, if you're going to throw 6s at it.
I'm just looking at... Oh, it's a long pass. Oh. Yeah.
Killjoy seems to be considerably more useful as a gutter runner than as a bear. Has to be said. Oh, well, I cursed that one horribly.
Oh well. It's not actually in a terrible space because of the way that the players are all positioned.
I mean, you have to say the chances of you losing the game here are approaching slim to none. But anything can happen. It is Blood Bowl.
Probably shouldn't have thrown it actually because I was just doing the mental calculations and I thought, anything but a 1 fumbles it, which means it goes over there. And if I'd have realised it was a 1 or a 2, probably would have left it where it was, just because a fumble is bad. I thought an inaccurate pass bouncing off the gutter runner is probably all right.
Yeah.
Oh.
As said there that they have a Greg's Cafe in London. It's also known as a park bench.
Oh dear.
13 go suggesting if you took them out to Greg's, you'd put out. Or there you go. Or she'd put out. I don't know. Either way.
We don't actually know whether 13 goats is a guy or a girl at this stage.
No, we don't.
Oh dear. Wow, the tension. If you're a lady, you've come into a very, very male dominated stream. Oh dear. Still.
It's 13 goat in a trench coat. Could be.
Andy, take me to Nando's and I'll do that thing your missus won't. What? No, I don't know. I'm not even going there. That's just... Oh, look, there's a big red button that says don't press. Hang on 1 second. Dear.
We also don't know what kind of meat is in the sausage rolls, apparently, so there we go. Who saw that one coming?
Well, quite.
The suggestion seems to be that he'll double toast you crumpets.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I hope so. We've actually got crumpets, and I hadn't realised that the... This is a shit story. This is just a shit story.
No,
I know. It's not good when the caster of the story goes, this is going to be boring, everyone, so pay attention. Oh, no. What do I do that for? The Warburton's buns, you now get them in packs of 9, not packs of 6. Little Baz wants to know if 13 Goats is a sequel to 12 Monkeys.
Answers on a postcard there. I find this actually with Warburton's crumpets, because I get them for work, but they only come in packs of 6 or 9. Now, I want 10 for your average work week.
10? Fucking hell,
Well,
how big are you?
Well, come on, it's 5. I'm at work 5 days, Monday to Friday. I'm having 2 crumpets a morning at work. That's reasonable.
I didn't actually.
So, I want 10 crumpets. I don't want 9
No,
crumpets.
I actually didn't. I didn't.
I don't want 6
It
crumpets,
looks
I want
like
10
it.
crumpets.
Yeah, well, exactly.
9 is the most stupid number ever. Because I either have to have 3 crumpets on a Thursday, or 1 crumpet on a Friday, and that's no good to anyone.
That's terrible, isn't it?
Anyway,
Terrible.
rant over.
I do look at
I'd back saying
love a good rant.
that was the most entertaining story you've ever told. So there's hope for you yet.
I think Aardvark's taking the piss.
We were promised a shitty story, and Andy didn't fail to deliver.
Sometimes the stream can be really mean and make me
It
upset.
can. I read some article this morning that some guy in America is he's going to prison for drink driving for like the 4th time or something, and he's arguing that the current drink driving laws discriminate against alcoholics. And I'm thinking, what?
You're just thinking, what?
But he's adamant that drink driving laws discriminate against alcoholics.
Yes, they do, because you shouldn't be an alcoholic.
Well, if you're an alcoholic, you shouldn't be driving. Like, the dude was 4 times over the limit. That's not on.
You completely agree.
No, I can't argue with his logic, because his logic is stupid.
Yeah, that's not good logic. That really isn't good. Right, we're going to do a block there, so I need to cancel that out. And then you can run off with the ball, so you can get to there. Okay.
Helgen saying that Metal thought we were a great bunch of guys, chat, apparently. Well, you can't be nice to Metal, because then I have to deal with it. So, cut that out.
You can knock that shit right off. Right, do I go for the slightly riskier play, which is hand the ball off on a 3+ now, or yeah, I do, don't I? Fuck it.
Yeah, we're wanting that ball on Walford as soon as we can. Really.
So let's get the ball on him. Throw it to him.
Oh, come on, Walford. We believed in you here. Last re-roll. No, not today. Not this time.
That's a shame.
Well, he could score here.
He could.
In fact, he's got a re-roll. It's not outside the realms of probability that he could score here. He needs a 5+ pickup in there somewhere, unless he blitzes something away. Oh, FD, yeah, I suppose I might as well announce that. So, on Friday, which is the day before our Super Bowl over at Rebel, we have, it's not an original idea, it's been done in other leagues, but we're doing one of those sort of all-star tournaments, where we're putting together 4 custom teams of some of the best players that Rebel has to offer, and some of the weirdest as well. And we're going to throw them all head-to-head on Friday night. It's going to be 2 semi-finals and a final, all back-to-back. And I'm going to be streaming that for the entire amount of time that it takes, really. So that's going to start. We're going to start the build-up looking through the teams probably around 6:15, 18:15 GMT. Might even make it 1800 just so it's easier on Friday.
Oh, wow.
So that'll hopefully be a lot of fun.
Remind me, and I will host you.
Oh, thank you kindly. Yeah, so we've confirmed we've got captains essentially of the 14. We got the the Alliance of Goodness, which is at the human, wood elf, dwarf, halfling, and what's the other one? Bretonian team. They are captained by Huge Jackman, who was an ogre who did lots of silly things back in the day. I like this play. He's going for a ball scatter here. Poor Walford though. He had his big moment of glory.
Yep, and he went and dropped
it. That's a nice scatter for him, yeah. Then we've got Jerry. Nosedive's here to tell you all about Jerry, folks. Jerry was a rat ogre who had agility 3 and extra arms and scored lots of touchdowns because he was bizarre in every way.
That sounds
so
wrong.
He's going to be on one of the teams as well. We've also announced that the Afterlife team, the Undead team, with the Khemri and the vampires and the Necro as well, has Nefern, which was the Super Turbo Mummy, which is a movement 5 mummy, great tackle, and guard and block. Very good at cage diving, that thing. So he's going to be back. He took a strength bust, which was a real shame. It was a lot of fun. And I'm announcing on the podcast the 4th one.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, there's going to be one more captain. I'm also announcing who the 4 coaches are going to be as well, because I've confirmed that. And that's all going to go down on Friday, which is the day before the Super Bowl.
Wow. What I like
I can't
about
say
that,
Super Bowl.
What I like about that is I didn't get asked at all.
To be fair, I asked people to contact me if they wanted to play.
Oh, fair enough.
So, technically your own fault.
Fair enough.
Now, what I've managed to do is I've managed to get 64 players. The 16, it's the full squad for each, so there's 16 on each of the 4 teams. And it's 64 players as this pass works. Even though I think I would have preferred him to put the catcher in the end zone first.
He did, yeah, he just left us a 5+ intercept, and that didn't work, which is brave.
It was, and then he threw a 1 at the problem, which is never good.
No, now it does mean that right, the Storm Vermin is going to score. Wolfwood is absolutely going to be the right elf. So on this occasion, we will be picking up the ball with just our block. There we go. Right, he's going to run off.
Seems reasonable. The Goose, meanwhile, suggesting that he's just made some really shite pancake and got a burnt finger for the trouble. So, you know, can't win them all.
Oh dear, yeah, that's no good. Right, up you get.
Geeks Wargaming's here. Welcome along.
Evening, Geeks. Trust you well.
Is Zunk joining us tonight, or is Zunk still at the old proverbial work?
Well, both. Zunk is at work, but will be joining us, but not until a little bit later on. He doesn't finish work until 9:30. So I hope you can stay with us until then, but if you can't,
No, I'm around for the evening if you want me, so...
Oh, yes, very much yes.
Oh, hang on.
Killer on...
That's his killer.
Is killer on killer action. Down he goes.
Ooh, he might not be happy with this. That didn't use Mighty Blow.
No, he didn't,
so this might.
Well, that's out of here.
Yeah, he's safe. He'll be fine with that. He's not going to win the game now, is he? So at least his killer's not missed next game, which ought to be fair, half the rest of his team is, so...
Right, let's try and stop Walford. Oh dear. Try and stop Walford from getting knocked over, so I can then run up the field with him.
Oh, come on, Zero Wolf. We can do this.
So I've actually left the ball quite exposed. Oh, got one.
Oh, hello. Got one. Oh, God, that's horrible. Has he used his Apo? He's not using his Apo, which is, I suppose, interesting, because he's still got that thing. He does have use for his Bloodweiser babe, of course. Not that I imagine he's going to get another drive because you're probably going to score in turn 16. So that's a shame. At least you'll pick up a wage. Johnny suggesting we could probably get hashtag tell an Andy stop trend on Twitter.
Oh, and now are they double toasted?
Yes.
I've been given double toasted crumpets, everyone.
Something you need to do for me, though.
Oh, got one. There we go. Got two. How many crumpets have you got?
Okay, what now?
Hi, Roller. Welcome along. Zunk isn't here yet, but Andy certainly is, of course, and Chat are here as well. That's another failed leap, by the way.
Yeah, his leaping's been terrible. It's a bit like mine in the semi-playoff quarter-final game.
Oh. Old Helgen's getting a taste for this.
Yep. What do you want me to do? Okay. Yeah, sure. 1 minute. 1 minute. Turn around. Turn 14. So we can do a blitz here. Another break.
Wow. His armor is poor as well, has to be said.
Yep. That means we can now run Walford forwards unopposed, which is important.
Go on, Walford. We believe in you, son. You got this. Helgen with more knockouts than Mike Tyson tonight.
Yeah, he's been very well behaved. Raga doesn't do anything there.
No, but he's got prehensile tail on a couple of dudes. Not that Leap will care about that, of course, but his leaps have been dreadful, so... There we go, Walford.
There we go. Right, I just need to take 30 seconds just to set up some stuff. So I will be handing you over directly to my co-host.
Oh dear. There goes the neighbourhood. So, that looks like a full-on skipped turn, so Walford is just going to leg it. So there we go, guys. He's going to get his level. So let's have some theories. What we're going to get on old Walford here. Oh, he's not going to foul, is he? No. That's a shame. Oh, come on, nosedive. You know I don't crack under pressure unless I'm actually playing, but then it all goes south. Might he blow a strength? Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, if he gets a strength, happy days. I think you probably will roll doubles for Claw, because you see a lot of Guard, Claw, Storm Vermin as like the second of the bunch to pick the thing up. 3-0. There you go. That's a solid result. And what did we say at the start? We wanted a level on Walford. We wanted a... on what's his face? Aldar, the gutter runner, and we got him. Happy days. Perfect Blood Bowl. Oh, and Yakastay. He's only one touchdown away as well. That's miserable. Helmet with the MVP. $25 SPP, good haul, I would say.
Yeah, not terrible. Absolutely not terrible.
Roll 3, so just mighty blow on Walford, of course.
Oh, I've just got another movement increase on a gutter runner. Surely I take that.
Oh, hello.
You just take that, don't you?
I think so.
Yeah, you take it. Even though he's got guarded.
You take it in case the other one gets killed.
Fuck me, look how expensive this team is. Oh my god.
Embrace the bloat.
That is insane.